So one of the game changers that I see again and again working with clients and in the lives of people around me and also my own is understanding, awareness, and application of self-responsibility and what that actually looks like in practice in our lives. And there are three of the most common ways that I see self-responsibility being misunderstood and misused in a way that has us feeling disconnected or frustrated or agitated with life. The first is when we give away our responsibility to the outside world, whether that's our partner, our job, our surroundings and social environment. So it's this idea of these things around me are responsible for my happiness, my fulfillment, my joy in life. The second is the opposite of that. When we decide that we take on the burden of responsibility for someone else. It happens so often with our partners. It happens very often with coworkers, with our children. All of these areas where there's the desire to care and love for other people, or this idea, this feeling of burden, of this falls to me to make you happy and fulfilled and feeling well. And the third is when responsibility just gets laid down. This happens a lot in conflict situations. So it happens quite often when, let's say, two people are having a confrontation, and perhaps I'm feeling shame, guilt, or perhaps a feeling of discomfort around the fact that our ideas and our desires and wishes don't match up. And so what sometimes will happen is I will lay down my responsibility. It doesn't fall to you, but I let it go and it just sits in the void between. And all of a sudden, I'm stuck. No one is responsible for me, not myself, not other people, and I have just laid it down. And so this is the place where I want us to explore and see where our responsibilities are lying right now, where we're taking responsibility for ourselves, where those places are that we feel responsible for others, even as to feeling responsible for what we say and how it lands. And what are the places where we're just laying down that responsibility altogether and sitting there and saying, oh, I don't know. So one of the most beautiful exercises is simple awareness, is to see where this is happening. Guys, reflect on it. Just take a few minutes and see in these different relationships that show up quite often, family and intimate relationships and in work environments, are there certain places that you have either taken on responsibility that is not your own or laid down your own responsibility either into the void or put it on other people to take care of you? I wish for you an exploration of this. And whenever you find that, reach out, explore, see what happens, because there is power and there is so much control that we actually have in our lives that we give away. And I want you to pick those reins back up. I want you to experience what it feels like when you were in the driver's seat of your life. I love you guys. I hope you experience so much understanding yourself more and more every day. Look forward to seeing you soon. Ciao.